Hi, grade 12s. Today we're going to look at note number 3 to the cash flow statement. And note number 3 is the dividends paid note. Now, you will remember that I said to you that when we looked at trade and other payables, we were not going to include the shareholders for dividends because we were going to look at that separately. So that's precisely what we are going to do today. So where am I going to get my information to draw up note number 3? Well, first of all, I'm going to go to the balance sheet. And in the balance sheet, I will find the amount that was owing to shareholders at the beginning of the financial year and the amount at the end of the financial year. However, you must remember that if interim dividends were paid, the interim dividends will be recorded in the retained income note. And so that is where we are going to find the information in the balance sheet and the retained income note. So let's go and have a look. Here I've got my current liabilities, I've got my trade and other payables, and of course, what I am most interested in is my shareholders for dividends. This 75,000 Rand tells me that that was the amount of money owing to shareholders from the previous financial year. So when I started this financial year, I started by owing my shareholders 75,000 Rand, and which obviously during the year I would have had to pay fairly early in the financial year. Otherwise, my shareholders wouldn't have been too impressed, and they may even have decided to sell their shares and go and invest their money elsewhere, which is not what we want. Then, if I have a look at this 90,000 Rand, that is the amount of dividends that were declared at this year's AGM, and it's what I owe the shareholders at the end of the year. Just to clarify, 21 and 22, we're talking about financial years, which runs from the 1st of March to the 28th of February of the following year, as opposed to the fiscal year, which runs from the 1st of January to the 31st of December. So let's see what we're going to do with the 75,000 and the 90,000 in the next slide. So here I've got my note, dividends paid. So the first thing we start off with is the amount from the financial statements, and we'll come back to that. Excuse me, the balance owing at the beginning of the year was 75,000 Rand. And if I go back to my note, can you see there is the 75,000 Rand? I've recorded it. I would have paid the shareholders their dividends, and therefore money has flowed out. And so the amount is in brackets, as you can well see over there. Then, if I have a look at the balance owing at the end of the year, and I go back to the previous note, you will see that 90,000 Rand was owing at the end of the financial year, and here it is recorded as 90,000 Rand. We have not yet paid the shareholders this dividend because it was only declared at the AGM, and therefore we owe our shareholders 90,000 Rand. If we then move on to our retained income note, you will see that here are my interim dividends, also known as paid dividends, and my final or my declared dividends. So if I were to put these into a box, I have an interim dividend of 60,000. We have our final dividend of 90,000. And again, if you go back to your balance sheet, you will see that 90,000 Rand was owing over there. So our dividends for the year consist of the interim dividend of 60,000 and the final dividend of 90,000. And therefore, together, the dividends for this year amount to 150,000 Rand. Right, I'm back in my dividend note, and again I'm referring to what's in yellow. So the amount from the financial statements is 60,000 Rand, which was my interim dividend. 90,000 Rand, which is my final dividend. And so over here, when I've added those two amounts together, it represents 150,000 Rand. And it looks as though I've paid 150,000 Rand. But in fact, I haven't. Why? Because here I've got the 90,000 Rand, which was declared but not yet paid. Can you see it is the same amount over there? And so the next step is simply to calculate how much money we have paid out in dividends. And so if I say 150,000 Rand plus the 75,000 Rand for my interim dividend, and I subtract the 90,000 Rand, which I have not yet paid and owe my shareholders, the total amount of dividends paid for this year is 135,000 Rand. Conclusion. Note number 4, cash flow statement, consists of total dividends declared and paid, which we got from our retained income note. We then have our amount owing to shareholders at the beginning of the year, and we have our amount owing to shareholders at the end of the year. And this information is obtained from the balance sheet, either from the note, trade and other payables, or current liabilities, because remember that the dividends for shareholders can also be included in the note, trade and other payables, or it can simply be shown as part of my current liabilities. So what I want you to learn, I want you to learn what goes into the note, where you'll find the information, and please just learn the display of this note. Thank you. See you again. Bye now.